Good morning and welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy Show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early AF at 4:45 a.m. Here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel and 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Guys, today we are talking about obsession. Right? What are you obsessed with, and when can obsession actually work? Because all obsession is not good. I'm sure some of us have stories about that when people have been obsessed with things around us or even us, and it's been super problematic. So, but we're looking at the productive, the positive aspects of obsession. So, thanks for being with us. You can go to Productive Through Joy to learn more about us. We offer a really powerful series of workshops, webinars, and just great services. See about us, holler, and we will holler back. I should also say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher, author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, author of the Pulitzer Prize nominated Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a Theory of American Literatures. I am the board president of a great nonprofit here in LA called the World Stage, which is the arts and education nonprofit 501c3 in LA's Crenshaw District, which is the heart of the black community here, if you don't know LA very well. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergrad. My master's is from UCLA, and my PhD is in English literature from the University of California at Riverside. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag or boast. I say it because people are oftentimes surprised at that level of productivity when they hear my really crazy story. I'm the product of a young girl, really, who was assaulted sexually at 16, gave birth to me at 17 as a result of that assault, and then subsequently gave me up for adoption to a single divorcee who was amazing, yet there was no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, and yet it's cool. Modi famously said, "How you like me now?" Mm-hmm. And if I can be this productive and be so through joy, I know that other people can in their own way, in their own lane. And that really is what inspires this show. It really inspires everything that I do because I know it's not where you're from, it's where you're about to go. So thank you so much for being with us. Let's dive into today's topic. Today, guys, we're talking about obsession. And so, point one is that you want to think about the possibility that being obsessed can be something positive. So I'm around lots of millennials as a professor and younger people. I get the letters mixed up. Gen Z. I guess they're Gen Z now, um, and they obsession is a part of their nomenclature because honestly of a lot of OCD uh, behaviors at that level. The folks, if you don't know people in the 18 to 24 range, or maybe the 16 to 25 range, something like that, they're an interesting, powerful, and troubled, population, which we'll get to in maybe a show in the future. But so they obsess about things. It doesn't always serve them, unfortunately, but we can learn something about their obsessions because that's what in many ways, I think generation the one above them, I guess those are the millennials. um, their obsession is the perfect personality, in fact, for computer coding, programming. It's that type of, you know, single-mindedness that allows someone to be a great programmer. Um, and so, we have examples in our spheres of influence and the things that influence us. And when we can take that idea and turn it into a thing that can be actually productive for us, it can be super, super helpful. Uh, Many of the great leaders, although they've been complicated, certainly in business, but in other worlds as well. I'm thinking about Elon Musk. I'm thinking about some of the innovative people. They were obsessed with their particular endeavors. And of course, that obsession, when it's single minded, like Elon Musk or other people in history, it can be problematic for their families, friends, relationships, and their health. Nike's founder, Phil Knight, I mean, there's a lot of stories of it. I like to read biographies, and you get a lot of interesting insight from people who are great, who have had great success. And obsession is one of them, which goes in point two. You want to emulate the best of those who've been obsessed and had success, but then tried to course correct for the aspects that are not good. Because a lot of people who've been obsessed have been very dangerous and destructive as well to themselves and to others. And so in Productive Through Joy, we seek to have success through obsession, but also obsession in a way that can be healthy. So let me give you a good example. So, we talk a lot on the show about and through our business in building success, building abundance, building productivity from the inside out. And so I am personally obsessed with meditation, right? And mindful breathing which is a part of that. That's a way of being obsessed with the infrastructure, the building blocks of success and peace and other positive things. But because I'm obsessed with those things, they outpicture as confidence. They outpicture as being able to manifest certain things in the world of phenomena. They outpicture the obsession outpictures as joyfulness and as love, because the internal part of myself is attracting people to what I'm seeking to be about and am about most times, usually. But we all fall short. And so the point is that in this type of obsession, when you are obsessed from the inside out, it is a way to benefit yourself, your family, your community, by being obsessed on a goal or objective, and at the same time do so in a way where you are building your internal infrastructure, where you're building your joy, when you're building your level of rest and internal peace. Because many people who are obsessed, man, they are. Because I know people like this because of my various worlds. I'm in their lives in different ways, and they can be super unhealthy. Not and not just to themselves, but because they're unhealthy and unhappy, frankly. It's pretty obvious with their own lives. Despite tremendous success, they lash out and treat other people poorly. And because these obsessive, successful people now have power, you see it in the current office holder of the president. When those types of people get power, man, it's bad for everybody, including themselves. So we look to do it in a way to create an obsession in a way that can be productive, healthy, loving, joyful for those who are the holders of the obsession, and all those who are at times on the receiving ends of the obsession. Which goes into point 3: as you place all these things into the mix, obsession from the inside out, attracting what you want as a result of that obsession, because it does create a lot of really positive things in your life when you can be obsessed about things that are positive, like meditation, mindful breathing. It's just a win-win for all those who you come into contact. So boom goes the dynamite. That's all for today's show, guys. We'll see you this afternoon today at 4:45 p.m. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. I'm out.